$1,000, and then you wake up tomorrow, everything is at $10,000. So it's always so bad, yeah. But for ICP, it's different because the developers are the ones who actually get to pay for the services, and it's not actually the users. Yeah, so most of the apps that run on ICP blockchain, you won't see annoying ads whereby you have to watch, and then at the end of the day, when you complain, you're being told that it's a way to monetize and actually get more money through the app. Yeah. So that's actually a very important feature on ICP. I've not seen any other chain that actually has implemented that, considering I've been on the blockchain industry now for 7 years. Yeah. So this is actually a unique feature, especially for developers. Yeah. Also, ICP is the only blockchain whereby you can integrate Web 2 and Web 3 using HTTP outcalls. Building on ICP is easy. If you're a developer here and you already have experience building on Web 2, it's gonna be easy for you because you can actually just use some APIs to fetch some. You can use some APIs and just call them directly to your Web3 dApp. Yeah, it's never that serious. We also have internet identity, which is our unique feature. It's more like the main authentication feature for ICP. There's more of internet identity like apps on ICP such as NFID. You can explore that, but basically internet identity is the most commonly used because it's very secure. So if you're talking about you don't need to sign in using an email, you don't need to sign in using that whole process of signing. Sometimes people forget their passwords and they can't restore them. So internet identity is unique because you'll just be using, you can use a passkey on your phone, or maybe you can use just a pin on your laptop. Yeah, so that actually covers security. If you're talking about blockchains, you have to talk about governance. So governance on ICP is actually unique. We have something called NNS. That's basically the main governance system on ICP. NNS is used for participating, for paying, for transformation, and doing investments. Yeah. So ICP is actually one of the biggest chains whereby DAOs prosper fully. DAOs are basically decentralized autonomous organizations, and this is important because these applications, that even the ones that you guys are gonna be building today, you can actually list them as DAOs. The whole concept of building on ICP is these dApps that you're building, they should not be controlled entirely by you. They should be controlled by the community. It's a good way to now call it a DAO because it's decentralized. So like, for example, if I have a project and maybe let's say it's called AI. So I'll come up with a token called AI token. Everyone who holds AI token, if I want to do changes in the application, everyone who holds AI token can be able to vote on that. So that way, you're also let's just say you're also considerate to that single user who actually is really a maxi in your application, and you want to keep things decentralized because we can't preach blockchain and there's no decentralization. That's it actually doesn't work, but ICP is one of the best blockchains to actually do this. One of the good dApps that actually show this is OpenChat. OpenChat is actually a social media dApp. I think I have OpenChat here. Sorry, these are now my let me just close this conversation. But basically OpenChat is more of let's just say it's more of the Telegram of ICP, but then it's built entirely on ICP blockchain and it's secure. If it's good for you, if you're not on OpenChat, please explore it. But we'll share more about it. But it's one of the dApps whereby SNS, actually SNS and the DAO structure is actually fully seen. Yeah, we also have something called chain key cryptography, whereby ICP is the first blockchain that can scale any type of blockchain, like for example, Bitcoin and Ethereum. We also have other tokens that ICP has integrated a lot, like the Shiba, Pepe. Just think of any blockchain. Ethereum integration has been successful. But now this comes into AI. This is now the start of where we're gonna start from. So ICP is the first blockchain where AI can AI models can run like as real world smart contracts. Yeah. So AI can run truly on chain on ICP, and this is actually unique. We're gonna be seeing more of how this actually gets to work. When you check on any decentralized exchange, when you check any decentralized exchange, ICP is listed as an AI token. That's why we are bullish this year on AI, because AI is actually built, and that's why we want you guys to build on AI. Yeah. So I'm done with these slides. We're gonna be using different languages. We're gonna be using specifically Motoko, Rust, and Azure, which is TypeScript, for these particular sessions that you're gonna be doing with you guys. Yeah. Um, Allow me to now go to the main. This is where I was supposed to start from, but I just said, let me just give you guys a brief introduction, well, in case someone doesn't know anything about internet computer. Yeah. So we are talking about AI on chain. So AI on the blockchain. Think about AI on the blockchain as just the normal AI that you use. Some of you guys here, I'm sure, the first thing when you wake up is you ask ChatGPT, what do I do today? Or you take a photo of something, and then you ask ChatGPT, like you can take a photo of a food. ChatGPT, is this food okay? ChatGPT tells you, yeah, it looks okay, it doesn't look okay. Think about that. Yeah. It's just the same way. Yeah. It's just the same way you guys use your LLM models, but now the LLM models are running on a blockchain. Why is it important now for LLM models to run on a blockchain? There's one of the problems that was actually discovered. Mm, um, there was a recent study done at the Stanford University, whereby a lot of majority of people were asked about AI, what's their whole thoughts of AI and how do they feel about it. Because right now the whole world is talking about AI, and 49% of them were actually concerned about the misuse of AI. Basically, they were like, what if AI ends up running on the wrong hands? Yeah, there's always that fear. You guys have seen it in movies. How you watch those movies whereby they always try to show you how robots might take over the world. You've seen those movies for Will Smith, Avengers. You've seen all of those, like Age of Ultron. Let me not talk about them, but usually there's always that fear of AI might end up taking over. That fear is actually should actually be there, because AI is as powerful as imagine the number of years you are right now. Like for me on my end, I'm 29. Imagine the whole 29 years of my life, everything that I know right now. Yeah. And right now I'm even like I'm a father. I'm a father right now. Yeah. Everything I know right now, AI can know within minutes or seconds. That's actually